News and Dave.
This is my state, this is my team. You know what that means. This is for the black and blue that I bleed. This is for the chance to bring home that ring. But everybody gonna doubt this. So far there ain't been another way around it. We bring heat to the game each week. They just say we ain't got what it takes, we ain't bout it. Well, y'all can just keep saying that we ain't gonna make it, but at the end of the day, this will be the Panthers nation. You know, this ain't a game to us major players at every angle that you can think of. That's why you hate us. Get out the way of greatness. You can look at our faces and see the blood, sweat, and tears that it took to create this. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but you can save it. Cause even on the darkest of days, you know we're always gonna find a way to tell them what we gon' do, we gotta.
Van a servir, tiene altura, tiene profundidad, va a llegar, Gano lo ganó, 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 señor, Gano lo ganó, Gano lo ganó, yo sí le voy a los Panthers, taca, 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 yo sí le voy a los Panthers, taca, taca, taca.
Yo, what in the hell? What?
Now we know why we took the knees in the second half, in the first half.
63-yard field goal? Really?
Oh my God, man.
Oh my goodness.
We about to lose these cats, man.
63, bruh.
Huh? And they... Holy shit. Unbelievable! Come down to that! Unbelievable!
Yo, classic moment, fam. Classic moment. Classic moment, Dave. Hey, look, man. Good times, man. Good times. Classic moment, fam. Dave, what's poppin', man? Huge victory. How you feeling, Dave? Oh, I can't hear you, Dave. There we go.
Yeah.
We
I gotta cut the mute on.
There we go.
I'm feeling good. You know?
Oh, man.
I played second in the daily fantasy. The Panthers almost gave me a heart attack. But overall, it was pretty good.
Oh, man, that was great. That was great. Good times. Something told me to go live. It was crazy. It was crazy. It's funny you say that, Mike. It's funny because my neighbor, she always is in her backyard. And she said she heard me. She heard me screaming from her house, which is wild. But, yo, mic check Dave. Can y'all hear Dave? Is Dave sound straight?
Yeah, is it better now? I'm going to tell you the sacrifice that I've given to give you this great sound tonight.
Mic check. Is Dave sound good? Just check in with me.
Am I low? Am I good?
He's good. He's good. All right. Thank you. All right. We had to double check that. But Dave, what's good, man? A huge victory for your boys. Very dramatic fashion. Didn't have to be like that, man.
It shouldn't have been like that.
It did not have to be like that. But you know, it is what it is. Dave, your overall thoughts on the game?
I thought we were gonna destroy these dudes, man. And I felt like we were still gonna destroy these dudes like in the first quarter. Because they looked like crap. And we were dominating the game. And then all of a sudden, we giving up trick plays. We can't stop nobody. We playing conservative on offense. I'm like, this looks like the same squad that I normally see after a bye. Like, commentators put the Crimson Tide above these dudes. Like, above these dudes. And they showed up like they were ready to rock. I felt like our defensive line didn't do what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to destroy these guys, and then that didn't happen. But Julius Peppers did not have an empty stat line.
Fact. Put some respect on Julius Peppers' name.
I will.
Relax.
But I'm pretty sure you about to be disrespectful later.
Oh yeah. The disrespect.
We'll wait that out a little bit.
The disrespect is coming. Pause. All right. So, Dave, the great segue. We're going to jump right into this thing. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know what's up. It's the Week 5 wrap. Let's talk about it. So, on the injury front, there's something wrong with Ryan Khalil's shoulder. We don't know what happened. He had a shoulder issue last time. Okay, he had a shoulder issue last time when he slept wrong or something like that. Neck, shoulder, whatever, and he missed 9 games. All right, so I don't know what's good with him, but I'm cool. I'd love to have Ryan, but I'm a believer in Tyler Larsen. All right, I'm a believer. Okay, so we escaped the game relatively unscathed. Hopefully, there's nothing wrong with Ryan, but my man is I think he's gonna tough it out. So. Let's see what happens. We don't know anything yet. I think we'll likely know something on Wednesday. That's what Coach said today. He said Wednesday we'll know something, and we'll see what happens. Dave, we must address. We would not be fulfilling our journalistic duties if we did not address the Eric Reid situation. He did in fact kneel.
He should have.
He did in fact kneel. So shout out to Eric Reid. Who said he was contemplating doing some other alternative protesting, but he went back to his kneel, stuck with his guns there. So it is what it is. We got to talk about it. All right. So we wouldn't be fulfilling our journalistic duties because we talk about everything on this podcast. No holds barred. All right. So shout out to Eric Reid. As long as it's not dividing the locker room, I'm cool with it. Let's keep getting these W's. He didn't look all that great on the football field. I'm going to give him a pass. He's definitely not going to be on stock down or anything like that. Just to give you a little preview. But he definitely was okay. And again, he deserves the slack because he's been out of football for a while, and we just threw him back out there. So
I still say he's better than Colin Jones.
Yo, you gonna put some respect on Colin Jones' name, fam?
Look, as a special teamers, he's my guy.
You gonna put some respect on Colin Jones' name?
As a safety, nah, fam.
The question is, will he make the stock up, stock down? That's the question? Was Colin Jones' performance good enough to end up on stock up, stock down? That we'll soon find out. All right. So let's jump into it. Dave, obviously, my PowerPoint skills ain't that great, but we only got one check mark, all right? We only got one check mark for Dave's Keys to Carolina. We failed to keep OBJ under 80 yards. We failed to sack Eli 5 times. And I was going to put an X on falling for the trap, but we got the W, so we didn't quite fall for the trap. But we almost got caught. For the trap. We fell, so I was gonna put the X. I was gonna put the X there.
Nah, we fell for the trap because my thing about the trap is you respect your opponent. You don't disrespect your opponent by not being ready. And I felt like as a team, although we won, it required a 63-yard game-winning field goal for it to happen. Vegas had us as 6.5-point favorites. and we didn't play like that.
Yeah. I mean, as far as Odell is concerned, listen, I thought for what it was, I thought Bradbury did a good job. Okay, he did a good job. Odell's gonna get his after all that crap he talked on that interview about not throwing the ball deep and all that. We got. I mean, but I'm gonna cut Bradbury some slack because he did an excellent job on Julio Jones. He did an excellent job on AJ Green before he got hurt, and then and he didn't do a great job. He did a good job. Okay, he did a good job on Odell. The pass breakup in the end zone was fantastic. We didn't keep him under 100 yards, but and he got off. Odell got off, but after all that crap he talked, I mean, you know, he had to do something. And listen, I think we took the Giants' best shot they got all season. Like that, the coming off, they're not playing well. You got Odell Beckham, the best player out here, talking trash about how they did. We took their best shot, so I'm not as down on the team as Dave might be, but there is some blame to be thrown around here. However,
I'm not down on the team. It's just I want us to go to the Super Bowl, right?
Talk about it.
We all do.
Talk about it.
All right. For us to get to the Super Bowl, we can't be showing up lethargic like that. If we get a home field advantage or a bye in the playoffs, we're gonna take time. We're gonna have time off. We can't afford to show up like that with a week off.
It's facts.
That's my thing.
I got you. I feel you. I feel you, dog.
Nah, it's not. I'm not down on the team. I want us to win every week, but it's just for me. It's about showing up better when you come back. Now, Marcus, that question, I think we can get to the Super Bowl. Why can't we?
I think we have the roster.
We got the roster to get there.
But we'll talk about it. Let's jump into stock up, stock down. Everybody's favorite portion of the show. Okay, so everybody's favorite portion of the show. I gotta warn y'all, man. Prepare yourselves, okay? Because the clip is gonna be loaded. Okay, prepare yourselves, all right? Because I'm taking no prisoners. We got the W, okay? It's about getting the W, and listen, we got the W, and for the W, you know, we gotta. I didn't play this up front because we had a lot, but for the culture, I gotta do this.
Sweet Caroline, good time never seemed so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe.
All right, Sweet Caroline for the culture. I couldn't forget that. I couldn't let that pass by without playing that. But let's do it. All right, Dave. I gotta give the stock up to the refs, fam. The refs deserve a stock up, B, cause they the real MVPs. We got it. Look, I'm a Panthers fan to the death. Okay, I'm a Panthers fan to the death, but I also keep it 100. Okay, I keep it 100, fam. Dave,
I'm listening.
the ref bailed us out, bruh. Hey, listen,
It did.
listen. Hey, y'all can't even front, fam. The refs bailed us out big time, okay? Big time, all right? So I'm gonna call out a few things that I noticed, all right? That unsportsmanlike call with the helmet hit on Funches was complete trash. That was a terrible call, okay? Terrible call. That call led to a Christian McCaffrey reception touchdown, by the way. I'm just gonna keep, you know, a CMC touchdown. I don't know what else we gonna you know, talk about CMC. But he got a touchdown, so you know that it is what it is. Okay. The Peppers face mask, that was listen, if we was Panthers fans and that happened to us, they took away the 5-yard incidental face mask, and they're all 15-yard face masks. Technically, that was a face mask, okay? Peppers got his finger in there on the face mask. They picked that flag up, and they ended up, I think, settling for a field goal, okay? So that was a suspect call too. Also, that 3rd and 1, the 3rd and 1, Christian McCaffrey. Did we not take a look at that, Dave? Do you think he got that first down?
I didn't think he got it.
I didn't think he got it either. And you could see on the live stream, I thought it was 4th down, even beyond the fact that they had it on the 4th down. Okay, even though even though they had the 4th down on the screen, I felt like CMC didn't get it. I could be wrong. All right, it happened so fast. I tried to rewatch the game. I couldn't do it. Okay, but listen, I don't think he got it. We got to. Gano kicked the game winner on the 5th down, B. Yeah, Cam spiked the ball on 4th down, and Gano kicked it on the 5th down.
Let me tell you something,
Okay.
man.
Listen,
I didn't think
the
he
refs,
got it. I'm thinking he's spiking on 4th down.
the facts, and I was freaking out, bro. You can see it on the live stream. If you go back and watch the live stream, I freaked out because I thought Cam spiked it on 4th down. Listen, okay, the refs, listen, they helped us out, okay. Mr. 5th down is funny, okay. Mr. 5th down is funny, but they helped us out. I ain't gonna front. I'm not even gonna front. We gotta call a spade, okay. The refs helped us out, and if the shoe was on the other foot, you guys would be pissed. Okay, so we got to keep it a buck. All the way a buck. All right? All the way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it 100. Dave, you got any thoughts on the ref?
Yeah, I want you to blow up my screen real quick.
Oh,
man.
wow. Fam.
Look, man, I'm going to let you know something right now.
Yo, hold on. Let me get out of this real quick. No, that's funny. Hold on. Yo, hold on. Let me pick the right one. Yo, that's funny, Dave.
The irony is I got the same shirt on for the episode. But
yo, that's funny, Dave. Yo, hilarious.
So
Dave put in the call? So you put in the call, Dave.
I had to put in the call, man, because I knew we were going to be all lethargic on the bye week. And I'll tell you what, man, we had to put in the call that day. We had to put in the call.
That's what's up.
I thought that picture you pulled up, I thought it was the same guy, but it wasn't. But still.
Nah, that's
I had to put in the call and be like, look, man.
Yo,
we gotta make this happen.
That's funny. Shout out to Dave for putting in the call, fam. They're getting at you, Dave. They say you ain't changed your shirt since. Dave been wearing the same shirt since training camp. All right.
Yo, I took a picture with one of my favorite rappers in that shirt too. Ironically enough,
that's funny.
One of my favorite shirts, man.
Shout out to the refs. All right. Shout out to the refs. All right, let's get into it, Dave. Coaching staff. Dave said the whole coaching staff gets stocked down. Talk about it, Dave.
Listen, man. You can't come off of a bye unprepared like that. And all due respect to the coaching staff, I think they're a great coaching staff, but you can't come off the bye playing like that. You know, so like we've been talking about how things aren't distractions. And I know he wasn't a distraction, and I'm glad that wasn't brought up because we played very lethargic. You can't be having terrible clock management the way that we did throughout that game, particularly at the end of halves.
Oh man, I was
so
angry.
So you know you can't come off of a bye like that. Like you're off a high off the victory you had against Cincinnati, and then you come back 2 weeks later to that. You can't do that.
Yeah, it was bad. Dave, you talked about it. The play calling. It looked like we know Shula is over at the Giants, but it definitely looked like Shula snuck in to our box and definitely started calling some plays because this looked like a throwback to Mike Shula, fam. First of all, let's talk about it. Why were the play calls coming in so late? Like we were down to we had to burn a couple timeouts because calls were coming in late. Like, what's good with that, fam? Like, I don't understand why that was happening, number one. Because we got down to a couple times, we got down to like 1 second. I'm like, yo, hike the ball, Cam. All right, so that's number one. Number two, the clock management after the second half. Listen, I'm going to say this right now. Listen, I'm going to say this right now. Average teams you're gonna get average results doing what you're doing. Okay, let me talk about it for a second. Aaron Rodgers, you think a guy like Aaron Rodgers with a minute left in the half is going to take a knee or not call a timeout. So this is how it boiled down. It was 1:08 left. We stopped the Giants on a third down. We had a timeout to burn. We did not call a timeout going into the half. We did not call a timeout. Then the clock goes down to about 30-something seconds, right? And then we call a timeout because we had almost had 12 men on the field. So you essentially wasted a whole bunch of time just not being aggressive. You got to be aggressive. You had 1:08 that probably would have been a minute after the kickoff left on the clock. You got to be aggressive. You got to be aggressive, fam. Guys like Aaron Rodgers, guys like Drew Brees, those teams, Tom Brady, you think with a minute left they're going to take a knee, fam? No, they're not taking no knee. They're not just going to mail it in. That's what we did last year. We took knees. Clock management was trash. And instead of going into the half potentially with a 2-possession lead, we're going to the half with a 1-possession lead. Like, come on, man. It's not good. It's not good. Clock management has got to be better, okay? Like Slim said, you got to play to win. We definitely not playing to win. We playing to protect the lead. And that's why they came back. I just don't like it. I'm not a fan. And Eric Washington, sir. Eric Washington, sir. You about to come have a seat, B. Like, what are we doing? 1 sack?
Listen, and he used to be the D-line coach.
That's my point. You the D-line guy, fam. Why we only got 1 sack? We spent all this money. We got the 3rd highest cap hit for NFL on the defensive line. 3rd highest. And we're 3rd bottom in QB pressure. 3rd bottom in the league for QB pressure, fam. And this is the same group of dudes that was 6th in the NFL in pressures last year. Same group of cats.
I'm not ready to call Poe a free agent bust yet.
Nah, Poe was straight yesterday.
Yeah, Poe wasn't the problem yesterday.
If you think Poe is the problem, you're not watching. You're not watching, B. You're not watching. Poe was doing his job yesterday. And so it's not Poe.
All Poe's supposed to be is a space eater.
It's the edges. It's the edges, fam. Like Mario Addison got in. Like I think he got maybe one pressure. I don't have the stats in front of me, but it wasn't good. Okay, it was not good. The Giants were giving up the 5th most sacks per game, and we only got him 1 time. It's not acceptable. We got to fix that, man. Whether it's, I think it needs to be a delicate balance between what Wilkes was last year, because Wilkes was super aggressive, blitzing all over the place, fam. We blitzed a lot, but we put our corners on the island. This year, our secondary is better. You can afford to blitz more when your secondary is better. So you got to stop. I know you was a D-line coach. You was a D-line coach, and you going to believe in your guys. It's natural. You're going to believe in your guys, B. But you got to come up off that. We need to send some heat. And then the 1 sack we did get, Eli gave himself up. So that wasn't like it wasn't a real, I mean, it was a sack. Yeah, it counts. But it ain't like we like demolished him. Eli just fell to the ground and gave himself up.
The thing is, and that's the point, right? Eli gives himself up a lot.
A lot.
And we only got to him 1 time to the point to for him to give up. He does that a lot. Like if he knows the pressure's coming, he's laying down because he knows the drill. He'd rather lay down and not take a big hit.
It's got to be a balance, man. We got to start bringing some pressure. If the D-line not doing it, you got to bring some pressure because those guys ain't doing nothing right now. Eli had a lot of time, but fam, we got to do better. We got to do better. All right, so let's move on. You got anything else on the coaching staff?
I want to give props to Blackburn.
That's fair.
Because Blackburn,
he's excluded.
Because for one, the chat was saying it, and 2, Blackburn deserves some credit because he convinced Rivera that Gano can make that kick.
And Pollen Pones got a touchdown. So that goes on Chase too.
There's that.
Special teams is playing a lot better. Usually our special teams is trash, but they're playing much better. So shout out to give a nice little round of applause for Chase Blackburn. He's excluded for the from the hate from the stock down. But these other guys, North, we gotta do better. You was definitely calling that it was not good. Across the board, it was not good. Play calls weren't there. And then we'll talk about this a little bit later, I think the next slide, but fam, it's not good. All right. Let's talk about it, Dave. We're moving on. Stock up. DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, together. Package deal. What you think, man?
Okay.
Package deal. They both had great games. And fam, go ahead.
Matter
Dave.
of fact, they were the two lead. Well, no, Devin was the leading receiver. DJ was the second. Curtis had 2 catches.
DJ Moore is electric, B. He's electric. What has he done wrong, Dave? Has he done one thing wrong?
He was speeding on
That's it. Okay, I ain't asked you to bring that up. I was talking about on the field. On the field.
Now on the field, he's been fine.
He's too good, B. He is. I say every week he is too good to not be out there, B. He's too good. Why is he only getting 40% of snaps? Why is Torrey Smith getting 64% of snaps and getting 0 catches and zero yards and 1 target? You are wasting away DJ Moore, and that goes back to you know who that goes back to, Dave? That goes back to these guys. These guys. You get in your little press conference. And you talk about, oh, DJ is electric. He's good. Well, why is he not getting the ball? Why is he not playing?
Look, man.
Why is he not playing, man?
You know how they feel about the vets.
Yo, Torrey Smith being on the field is unacceptable.
And by the way, McCaffrey's not a fair comparison because McCaffrey was still eating. Like McCaffrey was still eating. It's more noticeable with wide receivers though.
Come on, man. Like, this dude is too good. Fam, he's averaging 13 yards. He averaged in this game 13 yards a touch. 13 yards a touch, B. He had one rush for 18 yards. He had 4 receptions on 4 targets. And averaged 14 yards on those touches. Get this man the ball, man. Curtis came back looking like a boss. Did you see what he bought? And he's another guy that looks like a running back. These dudes are running backs with hands. Get him the ball, man. It's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable for Rivera and North or whoever it is making a decision to not play these dudes. And Tepper need to hold these dudes accountable. Everybody want to talk about Hurney, but I'm looking at another guy that deserves some blame. Because again, like I've been saying, this Hurney drafts them, Hurney picks the guys up, but the coaching staff got to do the right thing with them. And they're not doing the right thing so far. These dudes are great. Keep him on the field. I get Curtis' snap count. His is low. He was winded. I get it. You don't want to overuse him in this game. I get that. But DJ Moore is unacceptable.
Like what Rex said. Rex said it clear as day. Ron loves his vets. He's only starting Dante because Cockrell went down.
And how many of y'all were happy when Torrey Smith got hurt? I mean, not like that, but to see him go out. And I said it on the live stream. I'm like, yo, and Funches, when Funches went down with the cramps, I'm like, yo, DJ about to shine. And then when Torrey Smith went down, with the a groin injury or something like that. I was like, yo, Torrey about to shine, and he does that. He did it. I mean, it's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable for these dudes not to be playing. DJ Moore is our number 1 receiver, fam. He needs to be playing. He's electric. Dudes are gonna scheme for DJ Moore. And shout out to Funches though, because Funches did have a good game. He's not on stock up, because I only could choose 3, but he deserves some credit. He does.
Yeah, he does.
He had a good game, and I rag on him a lot.
He led the team receptions and yards.
I rag on him a lot, but he deserves some credit there. Let's move on, Dave. Fam, let's talk about it, Dave. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this, Dave. Luke.
I haven't seen the slide yet.
Luke,
so
B.
who is it? Oh.
Hey, man. I'm just keeping a buck. I'm keeping it.
Before we get into this, I want to let you guys know. Here's some backstage action. He wanted to do this last week. I stopped him. A week before last. I stopped him. I just want y'all to know that.
Hey,
I
Dave,
stopped him.
Dave, can you do me a favor? You got the stats up, right?
Huh?
You got the stats up, right?
I do.
Can you please tell me how many tackles Mr. Kuechly had?
Yeah, 2 tackles, 1 assist,
2 tackles,
and a sack. The only sack that we had in the game.
The sack came on Eli giving him up, and he tagged him down. That was not a sack.
You ain't gonna count it.
That don't count. Stats with context, okay? Stats
he definitely
with context.
was more than 2, Jared. I can't look it up right now.
Listen, man, these last couple games, B. Yeah, with the Cincinnati game too, he got caught creeping a lot. I'm gonna have to pull the film up. See, now look what y'all made me doing, because y'all coming to me like I'm in the wrong. Y'all watching the film?
Yo, Isaac Capricorn, check this out, man. When you're on the field, man, there's still a level of expectation.
Hey, man, listen. This is no disrespect. I am not disrespecting Luke Kuechly. I'm just pointing out facts. This is facts, okay? This is facts. Look at the tape, okay? Luke got caught.
Remember,
go ahead.
We got to consider the fact that our line has been terrible.
Fam, the D-line played well in the run game. This game, they did okay in the run game. I think Saquon
couldn't get a rush to save our life.
He broke off one good one where Luke got juked. Go back and look at the film. Your boy got juked when he hit that spin move.
Oh, with Barkley, I saw that, man.
Talk about it. Man,
that was bad. That was bad.
Keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. Hey, listen, if y'all want me to sugarcoat stuff, y'all can go somewhere else, B. We keeping it a buck. Luke got to step up, fam. It's just truth. 2 tackles. Dave, can you go back and tell me his last tackle total, please?
Hold on. To the Bengals, right? Let's see.
Yeah, just go back a week and tell me that tackle total.
I'm about to pull it up right now. Hold on.
I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Just keeping it a buck. Luke got to step up, and I do think everybody's.
All right, so Luke had in the last game he had 3 tackles, 2 assisted tackles.
3 tackles?
But he had a pick.
Okay, I'll give him the pick. He had a pick. I'll give him the pick. 3 tackles though. Has Luke ever had back-to-back single-digit tackle games?
I don't know. It might be back-to-back-to-back. Now you're going to have me looking at the next game.
Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck, man.
Traquan Swift about to make me some money. Yes! Sorry about that. Off base. All right, so 8 tackles. Dang, man, that's 3 games in a row.
Let's just keep it a buck. Right, let's just keep it a buck. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Opening Dallas.
In order for this team to be like super vicious, Luke has to play well. Okay? And right now,
the record.
Right now,
shout out to Drew Brees, man.
Man, F Drew Brees, bro. F Drew Brees, fam. Yo, so Luke got to step up. Point blank, period.
Right. So the last time he had a double-digit tackle game was the first game of the season.
He nice. I mean, like Luke is good. He's on it. But fam, let's just keep it a buck. All right, I ain't gonna spend too much time on Luke. Let's move on. Look, he got to step up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Mike Adams. Mike Adams, stock up, Dave. 6
Mike
tackles.
Adams, stock up.
6 tackles. He was all in the box. All in the box. 2 pass deflections. 2 picks. That's a stat line for you. Shout out to Mike Adams. Now that's a stock up for you. Dave, what's your thoughts on Mike Adams, B?
I loved him. He had a phenomenal game. 2 picks, I loved it. And considering how bad we played, we needed him. Truth be told, he balled, man.
Yo, he was great. He was great. Like he was up in the line of scrimmage. He was hitting Saquon in the backfield. He was everywhere. He was everywhere in that game. I believe he was second in tackles. If I'm not mistaken.
Hold on.
I think he was second to Bradbury. Third. Okay, third.
Well, he was tied. He
Okay.
tied with Dante Jackson.
All right.
It was James Bradbury, Dante Jackson, Mike Adams were tied for second.
All right. So shout out to Mike. I mean, ain't got too much there, but we gotta talk about it, man. Talk about it. Mike Adams. Could this be his last year? We don't know, but he played well and has been playing well too. He's been playing well. He's been playing very well. So shout out to Mike Adams. All right. Next up, stock down, Dave. Sorry I had to do this. Cam. Stock down, B. No holds barred, B. What's good, Dave? What you got on Cam? Keep it a buck.
I don't know if if this is considered his worst game, we're going to be fine. He still threw for 60%. He did make some suspect decisions. But if this is his worst game, we're going to be fine.
And I'm comparing Cam to what Cam has been doing. And same with Luke. I'm comparing Luke to himself. Okay? Luke set this standard. I'm comparing Luke to himself. I'm comparing Cam to himself. The last three games prior, he was playing great. He was playing great, fam. Making quick decisions with the ball. He was hitting the check downs. This game, he looked completely lost. He looked lost. He looked like I'm telling you, he looked like Shula was in the headset, B. He was hesitating. He was double clutching. He was missing wide open checkdowns. I'm not even talking about the picks. The picks, I mean, I get the picks. Alex said, one of them was on Ian. I get it. I'm not even talking about the picks. Picks happen. But I'm talking about period. He was missing checkdowns. His throws were okay, but he was indecisive and he wasn't making good decisions, man.
So I'm going to ask you a question. So we just criticized Rivera for clock management. Do you think some of that's on Cam?
I don't know. I really honestly don't know.
And I asked that question because I know in the past when your boy used to play for the team, they used to be critical of him because he would be taking some of the players would. He was typically one of the guys. They would be looking at other things instead of focusing on the play that's about to be called. So that's why I asked the question.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know whose it is. But
and as for the zero reception thing, Jarrett, my thing is this, though. Like, the last 2 games, CMC hasn't been involved in the passing game nearly as much as he normally is.
Yeah, but that's game flow, though.
Flow.
It's different. When the run is working, you don't need him involved in the pass game. The run wasn't working today. And he was open in the pass game. You got to hit him when he's open. I mean, it was one check down. He was wide open, and he probably had about 10 to 15 yards worth of space to run. And he missed him. He went deep with the ball. Or went elsewhere. I don't know where he was throwing it. but he got to be more decisive. All that double clutching, nah, man. And he has time. Cam had plenty of time. He wasn't getting killed back there yesterday. Only got sacked once.
The line looked really good.
The line
yesterday.
looking good. So we can't. We always give him the benefit of the doubt. The O-line's bad. But Cam, you got a good O-line. They're playing well.
Yep.
So, I think he know it too. He know he said in his press conference. He had a off day, and like Dave said in the beginning, listen, typically we are bad off of buys, but we got the W, and at the end of the day, a W is a W. But I'm a little concerned if we can't fix this moving, especially the D line, because that's been an ongoing. Cam, I give the defense as a whole. Cam, he's been playing excellent the first 3 games. So I'm not gonna rag on him. This was just one game. Okay, maybe this is an anomaly.
Yeah,
but the defense.
Look, like I said when you put the slide up, if this is his worst game, we good.
That's fair. I'm with that. But I gotta call him out. I gotta call him out, man. Listen, you gotta hold. I'm only comparing Cam to himself, and he definitely he only put his he put his team on the back on his back. At the end of the game, going to get those yards, he was running very hard. So I give him. He was there in the run game. Run game was working, but hey, man, listen, we got to call these people out, okay? We got to call these people out. So I think that's all I had. Any honorable mentions, Dave? Honorable mentions. Stock up, stock down. Oh, no, my bad. How could I? Hold on. I'm tripping. How I'm tripping, Dave? I am tripping.
You missing one important guy.
I missed the most important guy, Mr. 63, Graham Gano. First off, once again, let me reiterate what I said on the live stream. I take back everything that I said about Gano and this contract. I take it all back. He's worth every penny. $5 million, hell, give him $10 million. B. He's worth it. Cause we could have Mason Crosby. We could have Mason Crosby situation.
And by the way, just so you guys know, Mason Crosby is the Green Bay Packers leading scorer.
We could have a Mason Crosby situation, okay? But Graham, he's been very good. Very good. 63 yards. It was money. My man kicked it from the logo, fam. That's insane. Hell of a kick. Ballsy. I'm tripping. I don't know how I forgot about Graham. He deserves it. Mr. 63, bruh. I got to get the Gano jersey for the culture, man. For the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Gano. Like I said, I take everything back I said about your contract. I don't even know who Harrison Bucker is. You know who that is, Dave?
That's the guy.
I don't know. I don't recall. I don't recall who Harrison is. I don't even know. I don't even know who what team he plays for or anything. So shout out to Gano. He's the man. Let me get to these. Let's get to these phone lines. Hopefully we won't have no issues with the sound. Let me open up the phones. So the phones is open. Hit us up. Let's talk about it.
By the way, man, shout out to Jamie Marino and Louis Marino Jr. for that call, man. Those were the guys that did the Spanish commentary for
I missed them dudes, man. I missed the Spanish announcers. No, I didn't meet them. I said I miss them. Like, we used to have the Spanish announcers every week. You used to have a call from them, and they didn't. They've been missing. So I missed the Spanish announcers.
Nah, they still the secret of the NFL when it comes to Spanish commentary, yo. I might start watching my games off Spanish commentary at this point.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. So the phone lines is open, man. Hit us up. Let's talk about it. All right. 704. Can you hear us? Oh, there we go. 704. What's popping, bro?
What is up? It's Noli. How you doing?
Noli, what's popping, man? I know you couldn't wait for the phone lines open, but go ahead, man. Talk about it. I think I know where you're going. Talk about it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna talk about it, and then I'm gonna go a different direction. You probably ain't expecting it. So, basically, and like the game, we've pretty much exhausted it at this point. You know, the players, everything you can ask for. Like, I think it's gonna get better. I mean, I'm not too worried. They're gonna fix it. They just came sluggish off the bye. That's just how Ron is. I'm not too worried. But a different direction I want to take it. Just hang with me for a second. I think as Panther fans, we really got to be grateful for what kind of players we got, you know, on and off the field. I know we had to stock up, stock down with all these Panther legends, but I mean, think about yesterday. We introduced the special teams, right? Introduced them. They ball out. Colin Jones had a touchdown. All this group that they did last night. What do you think they did after the game?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're giving back to the community at the Uptown Cabaret. You feel me? Like,
You stupid, man. You stupid.
So, like, it's incredible. We got players that, you know, balling on the field and they ball off the field. Think about what we got in Cam Newton, all the community work he does outside. Thomas Davis, we brought in Eric Reid, and all the great work that he's done. So it's just crazy, you know, that we got players that ball on the field, giving back to the community off the field. And it's just a great time to be a Panther fan, and we ain't got no worries. We still gonna win the Super Bowl. We all good, bro. And I just want to take it off with that.
All right, man. Appreciate the call.
I appreciate it, Noli. I thought you was gonna talk about CMC, fam. But yeah, 336. What's poppin'?
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Adam from Greensboro. I just want to let y'all know at first, I used to listen to other podcasts, but once I started listening to y'all, I can't now listen to them other podcasts no more. Y'all the one. But
shout out to you,
what
man.
I first wanted to say about the Luke topic, I don't know if you like noticed it in your film study, but I think he's suffering from poor linebacker play from the other two spots, because I personally think Mayo is trash. Because a lot of the times when I see them run the ball to one side or the other, each linebacker has priority over a gap. And I've seen, especially in that Atlanta game, and I've seen it once in that one Cincinnati game when Bernard broke it big, Mayo actually like ran into Luke when they both tried to take the same gap.
Yeah.
And he got it wide on the sideline. And I really think having Thomas Davis back will help, because I really think, and I remember one time in coverage, Luke had to push Shaq Thompson out of the way because he wasn't going over to his assignment. So I really think he's suffering also from poor linebacker play from the other two spots. That's just what I've noticed. Like, especially in that Atlanta game, it's like everybody was running to teach each other's gaps and not playing their gaps like they supposed to. I didn't know if I was the only one that seen that.
Nah,
that's one of the
fantastic points. Fantastic.
No, those are great points.
Fantastic points, because I agree that maybe the other guys are kind of in the way. I got to go back and look, but I saw several plays, especially in the Bengals game, where Luke was getting like he got baited on a couple play actions. But listen, I just got to call it like I see it. I just don't recall any other game where I seen Luke get 2 tackles. And I think the entire defense will benefit from TD coming. That's a great point. I think the entire defense is going to get a boost. They all wearing the TD I'm back shirts. So the energy level in the defensive room is already going to go to another level. So TD won't do nothing but help. And I think we're going to have to talk about Shaq on another. We might have to dedicate a whole episode to Shaq and how we think he's going to do moving forward. But great points on Mayo, fam. It's a great point.
It's crazy about Shaq because I felt like this probably might have been his best game with Luke out.
Nah, that wasn't his best game.
The thing about Shaq that gets me is I could see him make a great play, running the backfield tackle, and then on the very next play, in his zone, the dude is just open by like 7 yards, and I'm just like, yo, where are you at? And I think it's helped me realize the importance of the other linebackers around Luke also, because defense is not so much offense, where one player can turn the whole thing around. If you got one person failing, then 90% of the time, they all fail. And I just really think Thomas Davis will really help. Even if he's a little bit slower, it's just that him being that good and being a veteran just helps everybody be where they're at. Like when I see Luke change the play at the line and do all that stuff, it don't look like nobody else really talked to him, or they just sit there and look at him. Thomas Davis communicate with him and get everybody else set. I feel like I'm just glad to have him back. I can't even tell you.
Yeah,
I can't watch
I
this
agree.
trash defense no more, man.
I agree. Well, all right, I got another call. Go ahead, Dave. I got another call to get to. Appreciate the call.
This wasn't Shaq's best game. I'm bugging.
Yeah, I don't know where you was.
Yeah, I'm bugging. Nah, I'm bugging. That's why when you drink beer.
All right, now I want to know what's popping.
Yeah, what's up, fellas? This is Carlton.
And
shout out to the rest of the Panther Nation out there.
That's the
I have a few quick things.
Go ahead.
Why in the world? I agree with you. Why Moore and Samuel's not getting playtime, and they leave that bomb Torrey Smith in there? I mean, come on.
Fam, I've been saying that since week 1. And y'all told me I was crazy. Y'all said I was overreacting. Y'all said it's gonna come. Pause. Y'all said I was overreacting, B.
I mean, that is just crazy. When every time Torrey goes out and Moore come in, he's making the play.
I mean, it's fact. Every time he touched the ball, he making a play. But
yeah, exactly. And the point on Eric Washington, why are we playing such soft zone? I mean, somebody like Dante Jackson needs to play man fresh because he got the speed to keep up with the guy. If he can't keep him at the line of scrimmage, I mean, what is up with that 10-yard cushion? That's why the slants be killing us.
Man, that's been a problem since day one. That's been a problem since McDermott. So I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know what this. That's a scheme thing. So I can't answer that question.
It gotta be a scheme thing. I mean, it's just ridiculous. All that cushion we be giving the receivers, and they wonder how they be getting good yardage and getting first downs. Cause 10 yards off, we basically handing them a first down. Here you go. You'll take the first down.
Yeah, no, we get slants. I mean, Mike Adams did get he did get a pick off a slant, and he did almost get another one. So we kind of did adjust, but it's still slants have been a problem for the longest. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I got
that Giants last. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I got another call to get to. You got one last point?
Yeah, and that last touchdown that they got our coverage. I don't know what Washington was thinking, calling that kind of coverage. How do you allow a guy to? I mean, we in a prevent and they still beat us over the top. How is that?
I don't know. I gotta look at the film. I gotta look at the coach's view to see what happened. But I don't know, man. But I got another call to get to, man. Thanks. Appreciate the call.
All right.
252. What's poppin'?
What's good, y'all? What's good, Panther Nation podcast? This is my first time calling.
Hey, man, we appreciate the call.
I'm out of Jacksonville, North Carolina. 910 was in the building.
Nice. Yo, you good? You good from the hurricane, bro?
Oh, well, I'm fine. I live up in Virginia.
Okay.
I'm at work right now and everything, but I'm born and raised in Jacksonville, North Carolina. 910.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody down there and everything.
Nice.
The question I have for y'all is, did you guys notice today how nobody was giving the Panthers credit? They was asking, what's wrong with the Giants? What's wrong with Eli? What's wrong with this and that? It's like they never give us credit for anything, man. And I just don't get it. I really don't. And, I heard somebody say something about Shaq Thompson. I agree with you 100%. I really don't care for that dude that much, man. I really don't. I think it's in the future. I can see that dude Jermaine Carter that we drafted and that dude Andre Smith out of, UNC. I can see them boys getting some playing time in the future. Not now, but in the future. So what's you guys' thoughts on us Panthers not getting no recognition?
Dave, you want to take a stab at that?
Are we? Yeah, I'm getting the double echo. So, which player are we talking about?
No, he said that we not getting credit in the media. They all talking about why.
And I'm
the
fine
Giants
with
are
that.
bad.
I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. A no credit media Panthers is the best Panthers.
That's kind of true.
Like I'm absolutely fine. There are some folks that say that we're dangerous. Well, Monty said that we're dangerous. I think Shannon Sharp is impressed with us. Skip is impressed with us, but I prefer a quiet media when it comes to us. Like if ESPN, I want ESPN to keep pumping the Saints up, yo. Pump them up, yo. Pump them up. I don't want them pumping us up.
Yeah,
because then we have a habit. We've historically had a habit of believing our own hype.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. You got anything else?
No doubt. The only other thing is I can see us going to the playoffs this year, and I see us winning the Super Bowl. People call me crazy, but Tampa is done. New Orleans is on fire, but I see New Orleans taking a step back sooner or later. This is my opinion, and I'm done with Atlanta. I can't stand Atlanta.
It's a lot of Atlanta trash talk in the chat. It's funny.
It makes you realize if they wouldn't have got lucky and beat us, they would have been wins.
Yeah, we are real close to being 4-0. So we just a Hail Mary away, really, from 4-0. So, but all right, I got another call I got to get to, man. Appreciate the call.
No doubt, man.
Yep. 919, what's going on?
Hey, yo, this is Eddie.
Eddie, what's good? I was waiting for you to call up, bro.
No, I felt it. I felt it while I was watching the podcast. But
stupid.
A couple things. I think that the whole linebacker situation deals with a lot with the D-line. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Starr played better than Poe was playing. I don't know if it's play calling. I don't know what it is. But, last year I feel like our D-line did better, which led to we have almost the same personnel.
It is.
At our starting D-line, except the only thing is we have Starr instead of Poe.
Yeah.
And, I mean, then Luke was playing better last year, so that's just something I noticed.
I think it has a lot to do with Wilkes. I think Wilkes was super aggressive. I mean, he was so aggressive that, he would just blitz like a lot. And I think that had a lot to do. That contributed a lot to how well the D-line played. Because obviously you can't block everybody. I think I see a lot of just pressure with the 4, and he expects the D-line to win their battles, and it's just not happening. I think that's the biggest thing. And then TD, I agree with everybody saying in the chat. I think TD's we'll see what happens when TD comes. If TD comes back and we back on track, then we'll know what it is. Which is even more concerning for the future, because TD can't play forever. But something got to give. Something got to give. We have got to start playing well. But I agree with what you're saying. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was gonna I was just gonna hear what you had to say.
Oh yeah, that's all I really got to say about it. I'm hoping what everybody's saying about TD coming back is gonna do the trick. I think he's definitely gonna give us a boost. Whether that translates to the field or not is a whole nother story. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see. FA did look good. Right. People talking about FA. He looked good. I think he had one QB hit. Almost had a sack fumble. But he didn't quite get there early enough. But that's another thing with Rivera playing the youth. It could be one of those things. You never know.
Hey. And then Dave, just want to say, me and you still undefeated in the fantasy league. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's some
the better people, the better fantasy people out here.
Looks like I'm that streak's gonna stay alive too.
You got lucky.
I'm playing Rashad this week.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Lucky? I got breezes, man.
Man, screw Breeze.
But shout out to you, and I'll take it off the air.
Khalil's left knee.
All right, yo. Yep.
We'll do a fantasy recap today. Since Slim is requesting it, we'll do one today.
Man, you could do the fantasy recap. I was hoping that.
Man,
I was hoping to call this thing.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Closing up the phone lines. That's a good, nice amount of calls.
That's pretty good.
Good. Yeah, it was good. Got a new caller. Shout out to the people that ain't calling though. Y'all be wanting to call in, but y'all ain't calling. Shout out to the dude from Jacksonville that called in. New caller. Everybody else called.
Shout out to y'all lurkers, man.
Yeah. I saw one dude in here say he was watching for a while before he subscribed. Man, what you doing? What you waiting for, man? We got the best content out here. I mean, that's a fact. That's just facts. But Dave, you got anything else?
I'll do a quick fantasy recap for the people.
Go ahead, man. You got it.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and take over this. Put this.
I'm over here looking like the Browns. I got a tie on my.
While Little Wayne out here performing. All right, y'all can see the screen. Where we at?
Oh, I had to move stuff around.
That's a wrap. And then we'll do the scoreboard.
1 second. I'm gonna make it small again. I mean bigger. 1 second.
Pause.
Yeah, pause on that. Damn.
Look at Lil Wayne performing the halftime show.
Man, Lil Wayne. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Y'all see the scores?
Not yet. I'm making it bigger. As big as it's gonna get. Pause.
All right. So we got King Booker about to be 3-2, but it's all right, man. That's recoverable.
You said I'm 2-2.
Huh?
I got a tie, don't I?
No, you're 3-1 right now.
Oh, 3-2.
You about to be 3-2.
I thought I had a tie on my Joan.
Nah, no ties.
Did they adjust it?
I don't know.
That Joan might have got adjusted. Go back to week 2. Where am I at?
You won.
I think they adjusted it because it was 118.
It was
knowing
me.
It was week 1 or week 2. It was a tie.
Hold on. I set the tiebreaker to him.
Could be Will. Oh, it was probably a tiebreaker.
Nah, well, it might look like it might have got adjusted because I don't see any tie matches.
Yeah, go try week 3. There it is, right there. I won off the technicality or something.
No, you lost.
Oh, I lost that one.
Yeah, the tiebreaker is bench
trash.
Points, I believe.
That's trash, man. I thought I won.
Hold on, let's check.
No, I definitely lost.
Not any bench points because you would have won.
Ah, man, see, here we go. Here we go. Find the holes in the system. Y'all trying to Kavanaugh your boy.
Let me see what it's looking like.
You trying to Kavanaugh your boy, dog.
I typically put the tiebreaker to bench points.
Yo, they trying to Kavanaugh your boy, fam.
There's no tiebreaker.
Then how I lose then? Oh, man, see? Nah. I want to recount.
Here you go. You want to recount?
Nah, fam. You got to adjust that, commish. You got to adjust that, commish. I should be undefeated.
Yeah,
I should have been until today.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I'll make the adjustment.
Yeah,
and turn him into a tie.
You trying to Kavanaugh your boy, bro?
Yo, that's weird. Unless they adjusted the scoring without telling me. Because typically they'll do the NFL adjustments on Thursday.
That's why I thought it got adjusted.
That shit doesn't look adjusted to me.
I've been watching this trash.
You playing them?
All right, yeah, I have to. Because I had Olsen. I had Olsen.
All right, yeah, I'll make that a tie.
Nah, man, I want the dub. Bench points. What you mean? Tie. You bugging, man.
Yeah, I normally do set it to bench points. I'll change it. Jared won't be happy, but I'll change it.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
All right.
All right, my bad. Proceed.
So, right now, Shy about to catch this fade.
Yeah, I'm about to catch it.
And 2 0-4 teams is about to get their first dub. Noli about to catch a fade to an 0-4 team. And More Life is about to catch a fade to an 0-4 team. And Eddie is just pulled his win off. He got enough points to get over the hump. So we're going to have me and Eddie going to still be the 2 undefeated teams left. Yeah, Jared's going to end up 3-3 by the end of this.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You got anything else, man? Because, your boy's about to call it a night.
You go watch the rest of this game. We all got a fantasy interest tonight. Everybody got.
Oh man, I think I'm straight. I ain't tripping.
Yo, shout out to this Atlanta Falcons fan out here.
He trolling, man.
Trying to talk mad trash, and they squad is 1-4.
Hey,
and yeah, you can say you beat us.
Gotta respect him for sticking with his guns.
But you know what? I was in Atlanta. I just want y'all to figure out how you're going to
I'll be at that game for sure. I'll be at that the Christmas Eve game. Gonna be.
That should be a dope game to go to.
Yeah, I'm trying to get box seats, so I can be inside if it's cold.
But all right. I think I'm done.
That being said, let's rock.
Thank you for listening to the Panther Nation podcast hosted by Rashad and David. Please subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and our YouTube channel at Panther Nation Podcast. You can also like our Facebook page at Panther Nation Podcast. While you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Panther Nation PC. And always remember, keep pounding.
Peace out, people. Catch y'all on Wednesday day?
Wednesday, man. Whoa.
What?
Hold up. Yeah, I think I can still pull it off.
Oh,
Wednesday.
It don't matter. One of these days to preview the Redskins game. Supposed to be getting some intel right now because we got the Redskins this week. So or this coming up Sunday.
Yeah, I'm watching. If we're going off what the Saints are doing to these dudes,
we'll have to say
I might have another gun. I might have more gunshots on Thursday or Wednesday. Because yeah, man, Drew Brees is broke his record in the first half. Like he's the all-time passing leader.
You expect something different?
Nah, I didn't. But actually, wait a minute.
Why we talking about like we surprised? Like he throws the ball like 58 times a game.
Yeah, but the thing is, now with the run game, he doesn't throw as much, and the Redskins has been hyped up having this great defense. But they ain't play nobody yet.
Yeah, like who they play?
Oh, they play some garbage teams. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll talk Redskins.
Second half about to stop. I'm gonna watch it.
We'll talk Redskins next week. That being said, we out. See y'all next week. Thanks for watching.
See y'all in a couple days.
Hit the like button, dogs.